you. Thanks, Hunter. What's up, guys? How's it going? Good? So my name is Chris. I grew up in the Bible Belt, and growing up, I was a terrible son, but like an amazing daughter. Like my family would be like, Chris, do you want to go hunting? I'd be like, for bargains? Sure. Like, Chris, do you want to join the football team? I'd be like, okay, man, let's hit the showers. Chris, do you want to join Boy Scouts? I'd be like, okay, man, let's hit the showers. My mother is very homophobic, which is just a joy to my being. We recently got in this argument, and she was like, Chris, if I can accept you for being a gay, you need to be able to accept me for being a bad parent. And here's the thing, like, I actually get her mentality, because my mother has seen me come from being ostracized to being embraced for being gay. And it's like all she wants is the same thing, just for being a bad parent. So now she's like a bad parenting advocate. Like, I try to take her to therapy and she's just like, Chris, I can't change the way I am. I was born this way. It's not a choice. No one would choose to be a bad parent, Chris. She created like a bad parenting pride parade, which is just a bunch of teen moms in the cast of I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. She made like a bad parenting pride flag, which is just bruise colored with a bottle of whiskey in the middle. It's adorable. Late at night, she's going to bad parenting bars, which are just bars. Just bars. I grew up really religious, but at the same time I was in the closet and I was super depressed. So growing up, I was actually like a gothic Christian. I was just like, none of you people understand me, except for Jesus Christ. There's so much darkness in this secular world. It was crazy, actually, growing up, everyone thought I was a prophet growing up. Like, everyone was like, huh, like this child's theatrical and flamboyant. You think he might be? Yes, he's a prophet. Like, that's where their mind went. I think it's because my mother told everyone, she's like, well, the Lord appeared to Moses in a burning bush, and this child is obviously flaming. There's like one day where I came home and they're like, the promised child is wearing a crown of thorns on his head. I'm like, this is just a headband from dance class. A bunch of bullies threw me in a rose bush afterwards. Oh God. And like when I grew up, I was just a major disappointment. Like everyone was just like, damn it, just another gay. Could have been using those jazz hands to prophesize Christ, Chris. Instead of touching hearts, you've been going around town touching ding-dongs. I just like the word ding-dongs. That's just a great word, right? I don't know. Things are better now. I've been dating a lot recently, which has been really exciting. Thank you. Thank you. But it's exhausting. Like, it's super exhausting. Like, you know when you're on customer service and you're being passed from like one representative to the next, and finally you end up like letting out your rage on that last person that you talk to. Lately, that's been me on a date. Like, a guy will be like, how you doing? You doing well? I'm like, well, I wish I was doing better. Like, I hope you can help me because everyone else here has been a waste of my time. Don't hang up on me. Just fix my problems. My name is Chris. Stop calling me ma'am. Can I tell you guys like an intimate story? This is like a cool crowd for that, right? Yeah? So I think it's crazy how we will have like our deepest, like most impactful insights at the most random periods of our lives, right? Like I had one of these moments happen to me. I was dating this Mormon guy, right? And I found him like super hot because he was just like filled with guilt, and that just aroused me. And he was like gross. I don't know. I thought it was hot, but there's like one night where we were making love, as one does, and in the middle of it, he leans into my ear and he says to me, he says, "What animal are you?" I was like, "What?" And I kid you not, he goes, "I think you're a beautiful mongoose. You're slender, but you're ready to kill your prey." And as I proceeded to mount him, he just began to like weep gently. And the fucked up part about it is that I liked it. Like, I liked that he was crying. And as I looked across his bedroom and at his bedroom mirror and my body mounted over him and his face just weeping, I said to myself, I am a mongoose. A beautiful mongoose. Any questions? Questions? No? All good? It's funny because I've always actually been attracted to older men. Like even like when I was a kid, I would watch To Catch a Predator to learn how to catch a predator. It's just gonna get darker from here, people, so buckle up. So I might have, like as a kid, taken naked photos of myself and like sent them to older men on the internet trying to like lure them to my house. And like the most fucked up part about all of this is that like nobody came over. I could not get a pedophile into my house. So fucked up. And I thought about it, like I think it comes down to two things. Like first of all, pedophiles, they want to rob the innocence from someone. You know, like what I'm trying to say here is like no one wants a slutty kid. I just think my profile was way too good to be true. Like under favorite things is like, I love chloroform, wine, and learning to keep my big mouth shut if I know what's good for me. It's adorable. Listen, you guys have been an awesome audience. Have a great